And security expert Lanre Suraj joins us via Skype for discussions on the UN headquarters bombing 10 years after. Good to have you join us, Lanre Suraj.
Thank you very much for having me, and good afternoon.
Good afternoon. So there are those who, when we have a flashback on the Chibok girls, kidnapped, there are those who say how government handled that kidnap is the reason we continue to witness more kidnaps of students in the country today. What sort of impact do you think that the bombing of the UN headquarters in Abuja has had on our security situation today?
I think it was actually one of the most devastating. In fact, it actually almost surpassed what happened with the either Dapchi or Chibok girls kidnapping in the country. I mean, UN and the United Nations is not just an international organization. It is not just a multilateral organization. It's more or less like a sacred, institution that is not expected even in the state of war, not insurgency or terrorism now, but even in the state of war, that is actually safe from any form of attack by either the winning or the losing side. It is considered that people who are there are simply working for humanities, and they are not even part of either the sides of the divide. So in every country where you have the United Nations, it is not meant to work for government against the people or for the people against the government. So the attack on that building 10 years ago was a major blow to not just the security apparatus in the country, but also to the citizens. It creates that level of, serious insecurity. And that, I can say, can be likened to what just happened this week with the attack on the Nigerian Defense Academy, by whatever you want to call it, terrorists, bandits, whichever name you want to give it. That attack on the Defense Academy was actually an attack too much, to bear, too much to even understand. And I think it is not just for the security apparatus. I think by now, without mincing words, the president should by now have addressed the country and also the military formation to give a form of reassurance. I mean, attacking the Defense Academy goes a very long way to the sense of security of not.
That's why I want to quickly jump in, because it's interesting you mentioned the NDA attack, which is coming exactly 10 years after the bombing of the UN headquarters. And when the UN headquarters was bombed, we had 23 fatalities. At that time, it was a lot of people. But today, we're seeing 30 people killed, at once in Plateau. There are at times where it is even more than that in some other localities. It is now, people are numb now to the news of people being killed in the country. What message does this send, or how do you interpret this?
Just like I said, I mean, this is really very unfortunate for us that 10 years ago, unfortunately for us, 10 years ago, it was more or less like the fight of the Boko Haram terrorists against Nigeria and almost to selected part of Nigeria and also to Nigerians. But what you have almost now is a democratization of terrorism and banditry, where it is gone beyond just some few locations, and it is gone almost, I'd hate to just say the northern part of Nigeria, but it is gone almost everywhere in Nigeria. So no part of the country is actually safe anymore. And unfortunately, again, it is such that it is gone beyond just terrorists against the people. It is now where we have people against people. So we've already ethnicized the level of it.
All right, Lanre Suraj, security expert, thank you for talking to us.